Hello, hello. Let's talk journals and what do you put in them and what don't you put in them. Stay tuned. Hey y'all. So I recently came across a couple different posts that were talking about journals, and it really made me think a lot about my journaling, how I do it, and what types of things that I prefer to put in them, and so on and so forth. So journal and memory keeping for me, I guess, in a way are kind of hand in hand a little bit. I understand that like the adage, the age-old journaling was just like physical words, writing out your thoughts. But for me, journaling really morphed into just like an outlet to enjoy, who knows, whether it's art or what have you. And so my journaling has really morphed, and I'm just kind of curious, others, do you really think of journaling more as like memory keeping? You want someone to read, or is journaling strictly just like an outlet for you to get your thoughts out on paper and be done with it? So it just kind of made me think about it, and I thought I would just kind of do a quick video talking about it with y'all. So I have a few different outlet journals that I use, and one of them that I have, actually, let me grab it because I did not get it out in time. I should say a couple of them that I have. So let's see. This is another one, and I have one more. To find it. I have too many pouches. That's the problem. Here it is. And that's another one. Okay. So this one here, we'll just like start from the top. This one here for me was basically, and it was a good thought. I just never really followed through with it, but I kind of was doing like picture journaling where I was writing out or printing out pictures and just writing a few little things. And literally this is when I last used it. So over a year ago. And like I said, I didn't really go, like this is not deep. It's just pictures and a little bit of writing, and that is it. So that is one way for me that I consider it journaling, because I'm kind of writing some words, having some pictures, and so on and so forth. This particular one, woo, what is kind of more, it's sort of like an artsy kind of journal where I was using it as an outlet to like either put down stickers or color pages. I did do like my little weight thing here with pictures, and praise God I don't look like that anymore because I've lost a bunch of weight. But so I have been using this one a little bit more as like that artsy kind of thing. This one I'm not going to open because this is my Gripe Journal. And so in this particular one, I'm just kind of readjusting the book a little bit because it is a Wonderland book, and it doesn't fit a lot of my covers well. But it is me processing bad or frustrating things going on in my life that I really need to get out on paper. And honestly, I haven't decided if this will be something that I burn when I'm done with it, because it's sort of like the ugly part of me. That's really the best thing for me to say. It's not something I'm proud of. It's not really something I want people to read. It is most assuredly a book that I just use when I really just need to process things. And I mean, I haven't even, like, I've probably only used like that much of it. So it's not like this is something that I go to regularly and I'm griping about stuff all the time. But it is something that I use when I feel like I really need to just get it out there. So that's my other one. So I call that my Gripe Journal. Then this one is not like technically a journal, but I am using it to write out Psalms. And so it is a bit of an outlet for me, even though it's not necessarily a journal. It's kind of a way for me to not only get in the Word, but use my fountain pens, and just enjoy writing and practice writing. And so that's sort of another outlet for me that I use. Then I have this one, and this one's kind of new. This one was gifted to me by Ebony, one of my lovely YouTube subscribers. This is, and she told me, I know it's a Mr. Darcy, but I can't remember exactly which one, but this is one of the old folios, and this is an A5. And so this one has really made me start thinking about changing certain aspects of my journaling, maybe like morphing, like just trying to figure out, what do I enjoy? So I do enjoy pictures, I do enjoy art, and I enjoy being able to kind of like label the things happening. And so this is not any of that, but just the size form factor of this one made me really think about journaling and how I'm doing it and so on and so forth. So this particular one is for, and this is fairly new for me. I really only started this back in April. This is for when I get new orders. And so like my Sterling ink orders, this is one of the stickers that she puts on her packaging. And so I will continue to fill it up. And so I will have that, and it's just kind of neat. So whenever I have orders coming in from a company, then I put it in here and I label the date that I got it. So yeah, it's just kind of neat, and I can just kind of like go back and look. This particular one has a like coupon on it, so that's why I stick it on with washi tape like this, so that I can still access that coupon if I need to. So it's just kind of neat, a neat way to keep track of the different things that you purchased. But as I started using this one for this, I realized, like, and I don't use A5 for much of anything else. With the A5, I thought, wait a minute, if I use an A5, then maybe I could incorporate my photos, I can incorporate some art, I can incorporate, you know, words or, you know, what have you. So with that being said, I am going to make my own folio, and I'm probably not going to do it like this one. I think I would like to have some pockets over here. I don't really need anything for the back, so the back will probably just slide in as normal like this. But I'm pretty sure, and I'm slowly kind of processing it out now, exactly what I feel like I absolutely need over here. I don't know yet. I will definitely cross that bridge when I get there, but I do think that I need some actual pockets here. Whether I end up making them like cascade type pockets or what, I'm not sure yet. And I don't need a back pocket for a journal, so that definitely is not on my radar for what I'm going to be making. But yeah, so I'm not sure yet what I'm going to use for the actual book. Whether or not I'm going to use a planner, which I could use a Hobonichi Cousin, but then I don't know what I would use the monthlies for. I do love the Tomoe River paper, but, and I do have some A5 Stologies that I could use. I don't know. I haven't decided whether or not I might want to try like a Kinbor and try that instead. It's a little bit cheaper. I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet, but I do think I want to give an A5 a try to sort of like meld maybe 2 or 3 of these books that I'm using into one, so that I'm not, you know, so I can kind of like switch back and forth instead of having like this A6 that I haven't used for a year that has pictures and stuff in it. Instead of having this one separate and a written one separate and that one separate, maybe instead I would mix them together. So I'm not quite sure yet exactly what I'm going to be doing, but I definitely would like to try and mix some of these together. Oh, I'm curious, what are you guys doing? Are you mixing memory keeping and journaling? Are you keeping your journaling completely separate? How exactly do you look at it? Do you prefer to have like your word journal super private, just words separately, or do you kind of mix them together? So I know that I definitely am going to keep my Gripe journal on its own because I really feel like I want to just throw this book away when I'm done with it. That's like really where I'm at with that. And I know that like everybody's a little bit different when it comes to having a journal that they really process ugly thoughts out on. And like I said, I don't use it that much, but I do feel like when I need it, it's a good outlet for me to really reflect on myself and how I handle the situation. And that's always good to be able to kind of go back on and, you know, really just kind of look at like, what did I do wrong in this situation? Because that helps me to grow as well. So anyway, what are your thoughts? How are you guys mixing your memory keeping and journaling together? What is your favorite size? Are you using a planner to do it, or are you just using a plain notebook like this one? Let me know in the comments down below. Like and subscribe and all that fun stuff, and I will keep you guys updated on what I plan on doing, and otherwise I will see y'all in the next video. Bye!